This is a mandatory process in China. All frozen seafood imports must be tested for the coronavirus after it was found on food packaging in June last year. But the regulations are causing congestion at ports and hundreds of container ships are held up.
In the North China, I think somehow it's more of a problem in North China, less so in Shanghai, Ningbo and the south. Quite a lot of the cargoes was diverted to Korean ports. Some of the cargoes heading to the North China, they have no choice, then they diverted it to Shanghai.
An outbreak in the northeastern city of Dalian last month was linked to frozen food imports. Dock workers who handled the goods tested positive for COVID-19. Authorities blamed food packaging, but the World Health Organization has questioned the link.
The reason that some of those food handlers got infected is probably that they did not practice any social distancing measures. The direct transmission of the virus from the contaminated food to human beings, that should be very rare.
Either way, the restrictions are causing long delays and a shortage of imported food supplies into China.
The most immediate impact will be a sudden imbalance of the flow of the food supply, into and outside of China. China is still a country that is very, very, very hungry for protein. And China, despite all the natural resources, is a huge importer of great seafood from around the world.
The demand was quite high for the frozen foods like cherries from Australia, cherries from Chile, and also the frozen meats from Brazil.
Here in Hong Kong, the government has followed China's lead and has now extended testing to include frozen food items. It's now testing a wider variety of food items from around 30 countries. The city's health chief says the risk of infection from touching the surface of frozen packaging is minimal, and so far no cases have been recorded. The shortage of port space and risk of long delays has prompted some companies to cancel shipments to China, but Chinese authorities are showing no sign they'll ease up on the regulations. Clarke, Al Jazeera, Hong Kong.